belly to belly, face to face. Those eyes you take me to the start, sweetheart.
Tender Funerals is a not-for-profit community-run funeral service. We just charge what it costs, and we offer people the opportunity to participate in the whole process. So people can participate as little or as much as they want to participate.
Whatever that family wants, we will do it, you know. We'll go out of the way to make it happen. Anything's possible.
So we don't offer a sort of standard package because there's no standard service.
At Tender Funerals, we operate much like any other funeral home in the sense that we have all of the services available to us. Tender Funerals employs 3 funeral directors, and then we have a base of volunteers available to us within our community. So we have quite a professional service, but what we do is work to empower families throughout the funeral service so that they can take ownership. Tender Funerals operates to the same standards as all other funeral homes, and we really pride ourselves on operating ethically. Our mortuary and our practices meet the standards of the Health Act and the Cemeteries and Crematoriums Act. So this is our arrangement room. This is where families sit down and arrange a funeral with us. So sometimes families meet us in this room, and then other times they might spend time with their loved one in this room. So when we arrange a funeral with a family, often it's just a conversation, and the conversation looks like, did you know this is possible or this is possible, and which one of those 2 options feels right to you? A lot of the time families don't know what's available to them, and you know, we don't know what we don't know.
So one of the things people think is that you have to have some sort of intensive mortuary process. Big difference between what is a legality and what's a policy. The thing we're saying is take your time. We'll give you the time that you need to take. Understand you have choices. You know, you have real choices. Once you call somebody like a doctor or a funeral director, then a process is put into place. So a funeral director will have to pick up within 8 hours. But I think one of the reasons that we have all these myths is that it's around fear. I think it's really a good thing to remove fear. I think an authentic funeral is a funeral that feels like it's really expressing what people want to express. It provides for them to express whatever they feel, and that it is really a representation of the person that they're saying goodbye to. Death is really about life. We have one life. So let's not pretend about that.
To celebrate your person, that you can actually do it in your own home. You can do it on the beach, you can do it in a garden, you can do it somewhere special that's significant to you and your person.
There's no right and wrong way to grieve. Grief has touched all of us, and you know, when someone that you love has passed, you go through that, you go through the waves of grief. And if you can help others through that journey, then that's very healing, it's very empowering. And then like ripples, they can then help others in turn.
In the past, we always looked after our own, and it still happens in many places all around the world. It's only in the last 1 or 2 generations that we've stepped away from that. And so all we're doing is taking a step back towards that.
I think it's fantastic that Tender is bringing back the ritual of sewing, of singing, of just allowing there to be space for people to feel whatever they feel and to go through their own inner journey.
What's interesting for us is that we've found that people absolutely know what they want. We encourage them to trust themselves in that, because this process can be a very healing process. The best funerals we do really are when we're so almost not there.